Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the hopeful elect of Israel, you Hebrews Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Better give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh, not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Most High, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahah, not Allah. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten Son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shah. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shah. So gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rikah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and other bishops and elders of great millstone who are well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, ready to accept it or not. And the sincere salutation to all the ark and pushing the truth and believing this truth towards the full ends of the earth. Then tell you we're working on the hopeful elect. Shalom to the Agua who are listening learning, you few sisters who are listening. I'm Isaiah from Jeremiah Solano Camp coming at you with a lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. Another day of edification, Lord willing, to be edifying. So I titled this lesson, if you can receive this truth, you have been activated. If you can receive this truth, you have been activated. Now, when I was doing a lesson yesterday, and I was mentioning this person that said that they know that there's no J's in the Hebrew, but Jesus Christ was still blessing them. Well, this person let me know that they was a female. I thought it was a man, but it's a female. From the her channel is her page is my account or whatever, and she let me know that she was a female. So, and she was like, she watched the lesson and whatever, and she received it, and she gonna do more studying, right? So, all I have to say to that is, Kala Yahaba Shema Washah. If you can receive this truth, you have been activated, man. Because many of our people will not receive this truth. They will not accept this truth. So, as the scriptures say, right? So I want to start with I'm gonna start with John 14. That's Salakia. Salakia. So this is John 14 and 17, and reads, Lord willing, it's gonna be too long. I just want to make these points because if you can receive this truth, you have been activated. That means the Lord has opened you up to this truth. This is John 14 and 17. It reads, hey, and Shalom to the Akim, not walk from the comment board. Shalom, the walk tuning in. Yeah, by Shema Shah, the rock of thumb, the walk tuning in. Hey, Abigail, hey, the water. It would say again, the water, sister, you got my heart. The water to that sister. So this is John 14 and 17. Even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him, but ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. Right? Even the spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive, because it seeth him not. You got to have eyesight to see. Neither knoweth him. The Lord have to open your mind up to this. But ye know him, for he dwelleth with you and shall be in you. So to that sister, her channel is my account. It's a female. I thought it was a dude. It's a female. Hey, Kala Yahaba Shema Washah. The Lord is opening you up to the truth. She's receiving the truth. So, hey, Lord willing, she has been activated, man. That's all I can say. And I told her, I apologize for my, being rude speech or whatever, but that's just my zeal for Yahaba Shema Washah. I thought it was a dude. Now we go ham on dudes. We're gonna continue to go ham on these men because these men supposed to know. But she told me she was a sister. So Like I told us, Salakia, that's my zeal for this truth. In Romans 14, in verse 5, it reads, one man esteemeth one day above another, and another man, it say, and another esteemeth every day alike. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. When the Lord open you up to this truth, right? You have to be fully persuaded through Yahweh Shema Shah, of course. You got to be fully persuaded in your own mind. Our job is to present it to you according to as the scriptures has said, right? Our job is to let you know that plantation Christianity, that the image of Jesus Christ, Serapis Christus, comes from the so-called white man. And I also sent her the video that I did a few years ago. It was titled Jesus Christ, the origin of Serapis Christus. I told her to watch that, right? I might have to do a new lesson on that, thinking about it. I might have to do a new lesson on that. The origin of Jesus Christ, which is Serapis Christus, which goes back to Ptolemy. Okay? Ptolemy set this guy, Serapis Christus, up to be Jesus Christos. Okay? So when these and to show you how reincarnation, because this guy, Rodrigo Borgia, the sixth Pope of Rome, said his son, Cesare Borgia to be Jesus Christ. That's the same thing Ptolemy did during the Greek Empire in Egypt. He set up his son to be Serapis Christus. Okay? Show you the reincarnation, man. It's the same things over, there's nothing new under the sun. But our job is to present it to you, as the scriptures say, and you have to do studies. You have to go look these things up. You got to meditate. You got to ask the Lord to tell you in James 1 and 2, it reads, it's James 1 and verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of power that giveth to all men liberally and upbraideth not, and it shall be given. You see? So you got to go to Yahweh Shema Shah. The job of the prophet is to let you know what's real. The straight skinny, no sugarcoat, nothing. Let you know what it is. And what it is everything that we have been taught in North America, Babylon the Great, and scattered throughout the four corners of earth, whatever country you live in at, it's all a lie, man. In Job 13 and 4 reads, but ye are forgers of lies, ye are physicians of no value. These devils, all they do is forge lies, man. They are forgers of lies, they are physicians of no value. That's their job. Their lot, well, let me get this in Revelations 20. This is Revelations 20 and 7, and reads this. And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. Their job is to deceive the world, man. This is their lot. And they did that with Renaissance art. Okay? The rebirth, Renaissance meaning rebirth of Esau, Edom, the so-called white nation, when they came out of the caves in the mid 1300s, they came out with Renaissance art, man. Okay? And their job was to cover the faces of the judges of the earth, starting with the Heavenly Father Yahweh and his only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. Another major thing that they did was change the name of the Lord, man. Right? Now, this applied to 2/3 of Jake, but today, this applies to these heathens. This is Malachi 1 and 14, it reads, but cursed be the deceiver. Now, this is talking about Jake's, wicked Israelites. But cursed be the deceiver, which hath in his flock a male, and voweth and sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. Why? What is this talking about? Jake was in the ancient time going worshiping other gods, which called spiritual adultery, committing whoredoms, right? Worshiping idolatrous works, right? Worshiping idols. Coming back, they already had their animals ready to be sacrificed before they went and did these acts, right? So it say, but cursed be the deceiver who have in his flock a male, a male of no blemish, and voweth and sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathens. Right? The name of the Lord is dreadful among the heathens. Now, you know what? Let me get this. Hold on one second. Now, when you link Malachi 1 and 14, this is the 1465 King James, right? To link Malachi 1 and 14 to this, in this book, when I say everything is in here, and it mentions the Feast of Dedications, right? On this page, it said the Feast of Dedication. Let me show it to you. When I say this is like a study book, everything is in here. It show you all the different feasts, right? On this page, show you the Feast of Dedications, the Day of Atonement, right? The Feast of Tabernacles, Pentecost, right? The Feast of Tabernacles, Feast of Pentecost, right? It said the Feast of Dedications, right? Only where the Feast of Dedications is mentioned at is in the Apocrypha, in the Maccabees. Well, you can read about that in John the 10th chapter. It tell you that Yahweh stood on the porch of Solomon, and it was the Feast of Dedication, right? That's in John the 10th chapter. That's the only time in the Bible that the Feast of Dedications is mentioned, right? Because you can't get it nowhere but in the Apocrypha. In this book, it tell you why they took the Apocrypha out too also in this 1465 Bible. But I want to get this on page 73 to back up what it said in Malachi 1 and 14, because that was talking about Jake. Well, that applies to these heathens, man. Now, this is page 73, and the title is The Name of the Lord, right? And they got the name of the Lord in this book. It say Yahweh, okay? Now, it said the name of the Lord. Now, I want to read this point in this book. It say, the most ancient copies of the Hebrew text were written in consonants only. As the language became less and less used, scholars, let me show you, I want to show you, it says scholars, let me see, make sure. See right there, it says scholars, right here, right here. Scholars called Masoretes, you see it, Jew Masoretes, it say the most ancient copies of the Hebrew text were written in consonants only, because there is no E's, B's, U's, O's, and J's in the Hebrew, right? It say as the language became less and less used, scholars called Masoretes added little dots and dashes called vowel points to indicate how the text was to be pronounced. Oddly enough, they put the vowels that go with the word Adonai or Adonai together with the sacred four-letter name called Tetragrammaton to guide the readers to say Adonai, Adonai aloud in the synagogue service. So these devils, they added dots and dashes called vowel points, okay, to change the name of the Lord, man, to change the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. So in Malachi 1, again, this is talking about Israelites, but today it's talking about these people in our land, man. Because remember, they took our heritage. The Lord gave them our heritage, man. So what they did was put together some, what is called some German Slavic or whatever. Now you got this new modern day Hebrew, okay? It's not Hebrew, man. It's but cursed be the deceiver, which having his flock a male and voweth and sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. So you're talking about Israelites, because nobody can sacrifice to the Lord but Israelites. For I am a great king, saith Yahweh of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathens. So that applies to two-thirds of Jake. That's what the Lord said this in Matthew 18. So if you can receive this, and that if it's a big if, or it could be a little if, but if you can receive this, you have been activated, man. The Lord have activated you. How long? We don't know. All we know is we're going to take what the Lord gave us and we're going to apply it to our everyday life, man, because this is the only way you're going to get out of Babylon the Great, man, before it's destroyed. Lord willing. There's only one way to the kingdom, and this is how it starts, man. First and foremost, the names of Yahweh Shema Shah. You repenting and turning back to the Lord and rehearsing the righteous acts. So this is Matthew 18 and verse 15. Now remember it said the Lord's name is dreadful among the heathen, right? This is talking about in Malachi 1 and 14, that was talking about Israelites. That's talking about Israelites. Okay? The Lord's name is dreadful to our people, man. That's why you got niggas today still calling on Yah and Jah and Yahweh and Jehovah and Yahshua and Yeshua and Ahiah and Yeshaya, Elohim, Most High, all these names, right? Because the Lord's name is dreadful to our people, man. It's power in these names, man. Matthew 18 and 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. And the crazy thing is, I did that, right? Now the sister good on her channel is my account, whatever. The sister good, but at first, and anybody come on my channel, I done had thousands upon thousands and thousands that come, and I hit them with precepts, and they come out talking trash, right? That's me. This is between me and that person alone. Then you don't want to hear it. Then I'm gonna do a lesson on it, and then you're gonna have brothers on the comment board putting up precepts to back up what I'm saying. So now that's 2 or 3 witnesses. So it say Matthew 18 and 15. Moreover, just like Mark the Messenger, I got these bug outs on my comment board last night talking trash. I only got no responses. I'm just blocking them, man. I done now. Everybody coming on this video I did on Mark the Messenger. The 2 videos I did on Mark the Messenger, but nobody's watching none of the other videos. Like about the dreads, the Shiva Jatas. Everybody talking about this chick said, some chick came on my comment board named Amanda this morning when I was at the plantation and said last night and said, so you mad at him about his hair? That's what she said. You know what? Listen, I did a video about Shiva Jatas, dreads, aka locks, is not Hebrew customs. She didn't even respond to that video. Why not? Why she didn't respond to the video that I did about Shiva Jatas, aka dreads, aka locks? It's not Hebrew Israelite customs. Nobody responded to that video, but you gonna come and ask me, so I'm mad at him about his hair? Listen, man, Yahweh Shema Shah is mad at him about his hair. Okay? I'm following orders. So I did a video. Nobody watched the video, but everybody's still responding, talking about Salakia, talking about I'm mad at him because of he got subscribers. The Lord don't care about your subscribers, man. The Lord said you shall know them by their fruits. It's what you're teaching. It's what you're teaching. Nobody care about your subscribers. They ain't gonna get you. Subscribers will not get us to the kingdom of heaven, man. Okay? Views and subscribers will not get us to the kingdom of heaven. Guess what? Our lessons is being recorded in the heavens, man. The Lord don't care about subscribers or views, man. This chick talking about, so you mad at him because of his hair? Listen, man. But nobody watched the video that I did about Shiva Jatas. Okay? It's not Hebrew Israelites customs. Matthew 18 and 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother. But if he will not hear thee, then take with thee 1 or 2 more. So seeing it's just me and somebody hit my comment board in the middle of the week, so I go do a lesson and brothers come on the comment board. Brother put up scriptures. Though these are my witnesses to go against whoever came against the truth. It say, but if he will not hear thee, then take with thee 1 or 2 more, that in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses every word may be established. And if he shall neglect to hear them, tell it unto the church. Now everybody watching the videos, now everybody get to see. This is what the witnesses and everybody, this is what the 2 or 3 witnesses, and when we telling it to the church now. Okay, it say, and if he neglect to hear them, tell it to the church. But if he neglect to hear the church, let him be unto thee, this is the words of the Lord, as an heathen man and a publican. So in Malachi 1 and 14, but cursed be the deceiver, which having his flock a male and voweth and sacrifice unto the Lord a corrupt thing. For I am a great king, saith Yahweh of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. That's why you got GOCC using the name of Ahiah and Yeshaya. This guy, Yahbun Ephraim, using Yeshaya and Ahiah. These chicks, daughters of Sion. Now they saying, they calling on Jesus and God. They ain't even using Ahiah and Yeshaya no more. What's going on? What happened? Because the names Yahweh or Yahushua is dreadful to our people, man. How much more for the heathens? So these Jew Masoretes created dots and dashes called vowel points to indicate how the name of the Lord should be pronounced in their synagogues. No, the Lord say, we in Zephaniah 3 and 9, he's going to turn to us the pure language. Because it's the Hebrew, man. The holy tongue. Lashawan Kodash, man. Okay? Now we get to call on Yahweh Shema Shah with one consent. Anything, any other name outside of this circle, you are heathen. And the name of the Lord is dreadful to you. This is, but the point of the lesson is, if you can receive this, you have been activated. You have been activated, man. Ephesians 2 and 18, reading the point. For through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of power, Yahweh Shema Shah. For through him we both have access by one Spirit unto the Father. Now you have been activated. Okay? As Apostle Hall say, we have been reactivated, man. Now, I don't know your name, sister, but you have been activated. If you can receive this truth, if the Lord gave you the spirit of acceptance to receive this truth, you have been activated. Lord willing. This is Matthew 7 and 7. It reads this. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and ye shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Everyone that asketh receiveth, and he that seeketh findeth, and to him that knocketh it shall be open. This is how we get back to the Lord, man. But the Lord got to give you that spirit. He got to give you that spirit of acceptance to knock on the door, man. And this is Matthew 21 and 22. It reads, and all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, ye shall receive. Now, this ain't talking about asking the Lord for $1 million, okay? Praying to the Lord for a new house. This is 1 John 5 and 14. It reads this. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. What's according to the Lord's will? We talk about this all the time. By praying to Yahweh Shema Shah to increase your wisdom, right? To increase your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that you may feed the sheep with sound doctrine, right? Praying to Yahweh Shema Shah to strengthen you to endure unto the end. These are the things that's according to the will of the Lord, right? Anything else, when you need it, when the Lord ready for you to get it, to receive it, He's going to give it to you. But it say, listen, 1 John 5 and 14. And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. The Lord want us, Yahweh said in John 21, when he asked Peter, right? He said, Simon, lovest me more than these? Meaning was the fish. He said, yeah, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said, feed my sheep, right? This is about feeding the sheep, man. That's the Lord's will. The Lord don't care about you going to work every day, right? Taking care of your family, paying bills, going to church on Sunday, feeding the homeless. The Lord don't care about that, man. That's not according to the will of the Lord. That's plantation Christianity, man. About prospering. The Lord going to give you what you need to get through, man. Okay? It tell you in which I love to read right here. I'm gonna come back to that. In Psalms 68 and 19, it reads this. Blessed be the Lord, Yahweh Shemawashah, who daily, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the power of our salvation, right? It said the Lord daily loadeth us with benefits. So you don't need to be worried about, let's get this from here. That's why King David said this. Psalm 69 and 22, it reads, it say, let their table become a snare before them, to my 2/3, and that which should have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. What's welfare? Like 2/3 of Jake, they lean on the government for everything, whether it's Section 8, HUD, Habitat Housing, Social Security Disability, right? EBT, whatever it is, they lean on the government for their welfare. Well, let that table become a snare before them, and that which shall have been for their welfare, let it become a trap. Psalm 68:19, our welfare is what? The Lord loading us daily with benefits. Blessed be the Lord, who daily loadeth us with benefits, even the power of our salvation, Salah, right? So it's the Lord that daily loadeth us with benefits. Let's get one more here in Psalms 103 and 2. It reads, bless the Lord Yahweh, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all thine iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases. Right? So in John 1, in 1 John 5 and 14, it says, it reads, and this is the covenant that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. What's the will of the Lord? Feeding the sheep, rehearsing the righteous acts of the Lord, first off repenting, turning back to the Lord, calling on his names, the names of Yahweh Yahweh, right? Rehearsing the righteous acts of the Lord, right? And for the men, teaching this sound doctrine. For the women, staying humble, learning, getting edified daily, okay? And this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us, right? If it's according to his will, he heareth us. And if we know that he hear us, whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we desire, that we desired of him, right? Real quick, that we desired of him. In Isaiah 26, it reads this. Our desire is to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. And if you believe that the Lord going to take care of you, your daily benefits is going to be given to you, man. Isaiah 26 and 7, it reads, the way of just is uprightness, thou most upright. Do his way the path for the just. Yeah, in the way of thy judgments, O Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh, have we waited for thee. The desire of our soul is to thy name and to the remembrance of thee. With my soul have I desired thee in the night. Yeah, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early. For when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness, man. Okay? It say, for when thy judgments are in the earth, the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness. And that's going to be to the 2/3. Because 2/3 gonna have to get it. They're gonna have to get it the hard way, man. The Lord is putting us through it now. So when Jacob trouble happen, we won't have to go through that, man. Okay? But the point is, say, the desire of our soul is to thy name. So in John 5, again in 14, it reads, and this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. This ain't praying about money, cars, clothes, and keeping up with the Joneses. This is about the spirit, man. Increasing your wisdom, knowledge, understanding to strengthen you to endure to the end, man. Because we ain't went through nothing yet. And if we know that he heareth us, whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we desire of him. This is Mark chapter 11 and 24. It reads, therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. You see it? This is praying to the Lord about the spirit, man, about increasing your spirit, man, about strengthening you to endure to the end, man. Because in Matthew, let's get this, in Matthew 24, it says this, Matthew 24 in verse 12, Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure to the end, the same shall be saved. You see? He that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. Now, it said, let me read this. In Matthew 6, right? In 33, it reads, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. We getting our daily bread. What else more do you want, man? What else more do you need? If you are looking for, and I've been saying, I ain't said it in a while, if you're looking for anything else more than your daily bread, you are greedy, man. You greedy. That's called greed, man. But we understand it's hard to accept waiting on the Lord, man. When you think you can go out and get it yourself, it's hard to just sit back and wait on the Lord, man. Well, it's not hard. Let's read this. Matthew 6 and 19, it reads, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doeth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. You can't even mentally focus. You can't focus because you want about the money you got in the bank. You got money in the bank, you go take a trip, or you got whatever, a nice crib. You want about leaving, somebody might break in and steal your stuff. Whatever your heart is on in Babylon, the Great North America, or any other place around the world you scattered at, that's where your heart gonna be, man. So if you get in that bag, if you living good, you can't think about all your mind is focused on is that, man. So it say, but lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. Right? Now, this is verse 25. I want to hit these points. Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat, or what you shall drink, nor yet for your body, what you shall put on. Is not life more than meat, and the body more than raiment? Right? Behold the fowls of the air, meaning the birds, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns. Yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Birds don't have deep freezers in their house full of meat. Okay. Jake got a deep freezer and the refrigerator. Got the freezer on the refrigerator full of meat and the deep freezer full of meat. Not saying nothing wrong with it, but putting your heart is there is the point of the scripture. Your heart is there. You know, oh. And the thing is, the heart lift, let's say wisdom lift up fools, worldly wisdom. So you think, oh, I went and got this bag, now I got the deep freeze on swole. I did that. I put that there. Me, I did that. Right? It say, Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit unto your statue? You can't get caught. You can't get taller by worrying about none in this life. And why take you thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you, Salakia, and yet I say unto you, that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Wherefore, if God shall clothe the grass of the field, which today is and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? Therefore take no thought, saying, what we will eat, what we will drink, or what withal shall we be clothed? For all these things do the Gentiles seek, for your Father, for your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things. You see, the Lord know we need, man. He know we need. He know, man. Okay. You think you like, man, how I'm gonna do this. Man, the Lord know, man. But if you ain't inside this circle, you don't have that spirit on you, man. You thinking different. You got to figure out something on your own. Well, the heart is deceitful and desperately wicked. Jeremiah 17:9. Let's read it. All we got to do, listen, man, all we have to do, ain't no more burnt sacrifices. We don't got to do that no more. We don't got to go get no animals of blemish, which none of us have farms. Most of us may have a few Jake that do. We can't produce no animal with no blemish to sacrifice to the Lord. All we have to do now is repent, turn back to the Lord, and for the men, present your bodies as a living sacrifice, man. That's it. Eat this roll. First and foremost, you got to eat this roll, the whole roll, man. The whole roll. Jake, that's what the Lord said it. Hosea 4:6. My people shall perish for lack of knowledge. Because Jake don't even want to do this. That's what these devils say. You want to hide something from these Israelites? Put it in the book. That's all we got to do. Put it in some books. Listen, man. All we got to do is eat this roll. All we got to do is eat this roll. And we got apostles. We have apostles. We have elders. Okay? We have elders and elder bishops and brothers that's teaching. You want to learn, all you got to do is watch the videos. Get you some highlighters. Get you some highlighters. Get you a 1611 version or the 1611 and highlight the scriptures, man. Watch the videos. Months on end, days on end, 24 hours on top of 24 hours, and get edified and learn and expand your sponge, which is your mind, man. Eat this roll and feed the sheep. That's all we got to do. That's all we got to do. We don't got to go and do nothing else but eat this roll and go stand in boldness and feed the sheep, man. That's all the Lord wants to do. It's simple. And that's all I'm finna get. What was I finna go? So again, I have to make a point. Salaki, I shouldn't have been ran. So in Matthew 6, let me read this again. In Matthew 6 and 32, it reads, for all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that you need that for your heavenly Father knoweth that you have need of all these things, man. The Lord know what we need, man. Okay? He know what we need. And that's why it said in Haggai 1, the Lord say, see, Jacob's worrying about building their houses, about building, getting themselves together. So like getting whatever bachelor's or master's, associates, or PhD or whatever doctrine, right? Because you got to remember, this devil told us to get the bag first. Go get the bag, and then you can get everything else. Just do whatever it takes to make sure your life is set. And then everything else will be added. What the Lord say, seek the kingdom of Yahweh Shema Shah and their righteousness, and everything else will be added. But we know this devil is total opposite of the Lord. As we always use, this devil got us writing and reading from left to right. In the Hebrew, we wrote and read from right to left. Okay? This devil got us on opposite time. Now we on the Gregorian calendar, which dealing with the sun. We was on the lunar calendar, which dealt with the moon. Total opposite of the Lord, man. Okay? So while you want about things that you need in James 4 and 4, matter of fact, let me get this first. In Haggai 1, the Lord said this. Verse 2, thus saith the Lord of hosts, saying, this people say, the time is not come, the time that the Lord's house should be built. Then came the word of the Lord by Haggai, the prophet, saying, is it time for you, O ye, to dwell in your seer houses, and this house lie waste? Now therefore, thus saith Yahweh Shema of hosts, consider your ways. Ye have sown much and bring in little. You eat, but you have not enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Everything that we do here, the Lord saying, you sow much and bring in little. You eat, but you have not enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And ye that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes. Now Jake may say, we do got food. I do got enough clothes. I do get enough money. No, you don't. The point is, this is not our kingdom, man. Okay? And you gotta work. You gotta work for everything that we get. As to tell you in Lamentations 5, our water and wood is sold to us, man. Did you know in the ancient time we had lands? You inherited what your father had. Therefore, if you want to build another house for your sons and daughters, you wouldn't cut the trees down because it was on your property. Okay? That's your land. Right? Well, when I think about my great grandfather, like we got family land in Mississippi, I used to go home and go hunt every year because the deers came on our property. Like I just set corn out. I had my young brother set out corn year round. So while I was here, I had my brother year round setting out corn in one spot. So the deers would come to that one spot and get the corn. What me and my brother did was we built a little shoe house right like 10 feet from the spot where the corn was at. I didn't have to go search the deers. They came to me because I had my young brother putting the corn out year round for the deers. So no matter what happened, the deers always knew it was food in that spot. So all year round, my brother used to be like, man, the deers coming up in the yard in the daytime, in the middle of the night, getting the food because it was always there. We got trees around all over our family land. Me and my brother used to go cut down trees with the chainsaw to make bonfires. That land, that wood was out. It's on the land. That's your wood. You don't got to go into no Lowe's and Home Depot to build nothing because the wood there. You got to do your own trimming. You got to trim it once you cut it down. You got to trim the wood up or whatever. But that's your wood, man. Okay. The Lord saying, thus saith the Lord Yahweh hosts, consider your ways. Go to the mountain and bring wood and build a house, and I will take pleasure in it, and I will be glorified, saith Yahweh. Go get this wood and build my house. Don't go get the wood and build your own house. It say, ye look for much, and lo, it came too little. And when you brought it home, I did blow upon it. The Lord said, everything that we bring home, right? If it's not through Yahweh Shema Shah, he's going to blow on it, man. And we on the curses. It's already getting blowed on, man. It's coming from these devils, from usury and unjust gain. That's why I tell you I read yesterday in James 5, how these people that, it said the laborers that reap down your fields, you have kept back their money by fraud, man. Okay? These devils taking our money before we even get your check. Money, that's usury and unjust gain, man. Okay? It said you look for much, and lo, it come too little. And lo, it came too little. And when you brought it home, I did blow upon it. Why? Question mark, saith the Lord of hosts, because of my house that is waste, and ye run every man unto his own house. Therefore the heaven over you is stayed from dew, and the earth is stayed from her fruit. So while Jake is warned about building the Lord's house, for while the Lord is building, for while Jake is warned about building his house, the Lord saying, listen, build my house, man. When we build on the Lord's house, there's a covering, man. Hey, it's a famine coming. These warheads are coming from these missiles, man, and we're gonna need a safe haven, man. Right? Let's get this in Proverbs. This is Proverbs 18. It's a reason why we're supposed to be building the Lord's house, right? What is that? Is that Proverbs 18? I'm thinking of Proverbs 18 and 10, right? It reads, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. Why do we need a strong tower? What is it for? In Psalms, it said the same difference in Psalms 18. It's in Psalms 18 in verse 2, it reads, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my power, my strength in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. Okay? A tower, it got a roof over it, man. Okay? There's a covering. Let's get it here in Proverbs and Psalms. So that was Psalms 18 and 2. This is Psalms 25 and 7. It reads this. Psalms 25 in verse Salakia. Psalms 27 and 5, Salakia. For in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion. That's what a tower is. A tower is a pavilion. If you're not partaking in the building of the Lord's tower, how you going to have a covering, man? You got to be part yourself. That's why I mentioned it yesterday, man. Hey, we have to work, man. You're going to appreciate the kingdom of heaven. The Lord making us appreciate the kingdom of heaven because we got to work. We got to partake in the work, man, in building the tower. Psalm 27:5. For in the time of trouble, he shall hide me in his pavilion, in the secret of his tabernacle, right? The tabernacle of David that's being built in the secret. What's secret? That's a hiding. That's something. Hey, not everybody can get this. So if it's a secret, that means you are hiding. Hey, you are covered, safe in the secret of his tabernacle. Shall he hide me? He shall set me up upon a rock. Right? That's why I say in Isaiah 32 and 1, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, Yahweh, and princes shall rule in judgment, the 144,000. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest. So, Yahweh Bashim Shah is going to be a covering, right, for these elect men. And these elect men is going to be a covering for women and children. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a cover from the tempest, have rivers of water in the dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. And the eyes of them that see shall not be dim, and the ears of them that hear shall hearken. The heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge. You got a lot of people out there still bugged out. But guess what? They're going to be reactivated. It said right here, the heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge, and the tongue of the stammerers shall be ready to speak plainly, man. So the heart also of the rash shall understand knowledge, man. Okay? So if you have received, if you have received this truth through Yahweh Shema Shah, you have been activated, man. The Lord have activated you. And it's simple. But you got to take part in what's going on, man. And that's the building of the Lord's house. But the Lord have to give you that understanding, man. Let's read this. Get a couple of you brother precepts. This is Kazak Bunyan Hall to put up Psalms 91 and 1. It said, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord Yahweh, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. Verse 3. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, the elites, and from the noisome pestilence, which is the destruction from those missiles, that noisome pestilence from those missiles. It say, he shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shall thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. You see? But you have to be activated to this, man. You have to be activated to this. So I just want to make some points because that sister, she told me she was a sister. I thought it was a dude. Hey, and Lord willing, Lord willing, you have received this truth. Lord willing, Yahweh Shema Bashah have opened you up to this. You have been reactivated. Lord willing. So the watch for tuning in. Till next time, I say Shalom. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and other bishops and elders of great millstone who well, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. In the sense of salutation to all the ark pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, then tell the world with the hope of the elect. And shalom to thy wife who are listening, learning, you few sisters who are listening. Those edifying today, tell them I say shalom, walk the Bible ball. Now I want to close these precepts real quick. In Mark 11:24 again it reads, therefore I say unto you, what things soever ye desire, when ye pray, believe that ye receive them, and ye shall have them. Right? This is according to what the Lord say. 1 John 5:14. It reads, and this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he heareth us. And if we know that he hear us, whatsoever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we desire, of him, man. Oh, see, I want to get these two. Salakia, I want to get these two. In James 4:4, it reads, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God. Right? This is 1 John 2:15. See, this is not the things that we should be focused on, man. 1 John 2:15 reads, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of God abideth forever. You see, this is about the will of the Lord, man, which is to feed the sheep. And again, hey, the water, hey, to that sister Abigail, the water, sister, you got my heart, the water. I appreciate that. So the things of the world, man, is not of the Lord, man. None of it, man. So our mind is to be focused on what's important, and that's building a temple. Hey, however you can help, men, women, hey, we here. It said until we all come into the unity of the faith, man. Listen, we supposed to be building the house of David, man. Why? Because this is going to be our covering in Jacob's trouble, man. Men, women, and children, man. Everybody got their portion. Everybody has their lot to building the temple of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Okay? So, till next time, I'm going to say Shalom. Wa Abba.